that. And, oh, okay. Back to the blue snowball. Why is it not working? Do. Okay. The good thing is I can at least use this mic. Apologies for the past couple minutes. I guess my mic wasn't working. I don't know why my mic won't. Try plugging it in spot. And this. God, this is. I'm so confused right now. So I guess I'll have to use my webcam mic. I forgot that it had a mic built in. Hopefully it doesn't sound horrible. I'm trying to figure out my why this mic isn't working, but I do not know why. All I did was just kind of clean it up a bit and then moved shit over. I did have to unplug a bunch of stuff to make this work. I did have to unplug a bunch of stuff to make this work, but I don't see how unplugging everything and then plugging it back in exactly how it was before. I don't see how that's messing anything up here. Let me see here. All right, it might be cooked. I might just try doing that some other time. But for now, we'll just use this mic. Hopefully my noise gate stuff transfers over. Yeah, looks like it. Um, yeah, so I guess the first 4 minutes of this stream was worthless. Uh, back to what I was saying. I guess I'll just repeat everything I said while the mic wasn't working. So, first things first. Apologies for not being active on the Twitch account. I've been just on and off doing other things behind the scenes. That and I've just been kind of worried about doing streams lately because my streams have been crashing on me so often that I realistically just don't know what I can do with the way this is all set up without worrying that something's going to crash on me. So, yeah, that's part of the reason why I haven't been active. But it's also because, as you can see by my background, I've been on and off just busy with other things in my personal life. Just for an example, for the past week, I've been working on renovating this room behind me. You might be able to remember that wall right there. This wall used to be my background wall, and my desk used to be there. This out the way if it's not going to work. Anyways, my desk used to be back there, and that used to be my background. Now, move the desk here, got more furniture, room, set it up more. And the room's not quite moved into yet, but we have made a lot of progress into not only renovating the room, but moving me into it. So that's one thing, right? Another thing, myself and another upcoming streamer by the name of Mingled TV, the both of us got in contact and we agreed that we were gonna do this thing called Road to Affiliate. where both of us would start streaming together pretty often to try to grind up to get affiliate rank. The issue I ran into with it was that the day we were like the week we planned on starting this road to affiliate thing was the same week that I had to start getting like helping my parents with renovating this room. So I realistically was just not available unless it was like really late in the day after everything with this room was sorted out for that day or whatever else the case was, right? So I was just busy. I even talked to Mingle TV like earlier today, and he was like making jokes about us like about me ducking the road to affiliate thing. I'm not ducking. It's just I thought I had time available to be able to start streaming with him, but with a combination of personal matters popping up at the last minute, like this room renovation, things like that, combined with us really not working out a schedule together beforehand, it did kind of cook us on that, which is kind of why we we've done one stream together on Minecraft. My stream crashed like an hour in or something like that, which is another reason why I'm terrified to continue streaming on this bitch. I'm so tired of my streams crashing part of the way in just because of like whatever the reason is, right? Just because of some bullshit or like internet or my RAM or whatever. Hopefully, now that my desk is closer to the door and there's less things blocking the connection between our router and my extender, my Wi-Fi extender. Hopefully now that I'm closer, hopefully that'll mean that we'll at least get slightly better connection to the point where maybe if I'm lucky, uh I won't have to worry about future streams crashing. So this stream is kind of partially a test stream and also me just playing some Warframe, right? Gonna be playing some Warframe this stream. Firstly, though, I have a couple sandwiches I want to eat here, as well as a Dr. Pepper I want to drink, and I don't want to be trying to play the game while eating. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat, but while I'm eating, we're going to switch over to this setup, and we are going to be watching a couple trailer videos on the newest upcoming Warframe update. It's going to be called The Old Peace. Now, there's a lot of things I want to watch. I thought that there would just be one big trailer that I could watch, but I guess not. So let's start with this 37-second teaser that came out 2 days ago from the actual Warframe YouTube channel. We're going to start out with that, then we're going to go to the YouTube channel for Warframe, and then see about looking at others, right?
Tano, the truth of Tao must not be taken from us again.
Finally, let us dance.
Damn. All right. This the Lotus?
Finally, let us dance.
I want to say. Okay, this design is interesting. I want to say this is Ballas. Like what happened to him after fighting him in some of the other quests, like New War and shit. I want to say this is what happened to him. But honestly, it kind of looks like Caliban in certain spots. Like with up here, little weird like arm thingies up here, and then this like area in his stomach and chest area. Like, the way I see it, this is definitely like a Caliban-inspired design in a way.
Dance.
And then there's I don't really know what this character or I want to say this is like one of the queens. There's Blue Girl, but if it's not, then I have no idea who that is. And I don't know who this woman is either. Then there's these two. These are the new proto frames coming out. This one, this female right here, is Wisp, which I heard a lot of people are going to be gooning over. And this is Haro. So we're getting new proto frame skins for both Wisp and Haro. Hmm. Hold on. Okay, and then this is the new Warframe coming out. His name is Uriel. I guess this is a weapon, like one of his signature weapons he'll be having. It looks pretty badass. Looks tough. Hell yeah. See here. 10-year anniversary celebration. The game came out in 2013. It is 2025 now. On the verge of 2026. Meaning it's been at least 12 years since the game came out. I don't know what the hell this is talking about. But you're telling me there's no other piece of content that has anything to do with old piece? I am curious though about something. Since this popped up, Valkyrie Heirloom Collection, I want to see if there's videos like this for Mag or Frost. I want to see how long ago they came out. Let's see. Hmm. Huh. God, that looks so tough. They made her low-key curvy. I'm gonna be honest. I believe in total there are 5 heirloom skins in Warframe right now. There's the 2 that are in this video. There's Mag and Frost. There's the Ember heirloom. There's the Rhino heirloom. And there's the Valkyr heirloom, which is the newest one. I already own Ember, Rhino, and Valkyr's heirloom. But I missed out on the chance to get myself the Frost and Mag heirloom. right? And I really wish I got these packs just so I could own, just so I could say I have all the heirloom skins, and because I I I like both of the skins, but I like the Frost one more, and I use Frost from time to time. I'm not finished with my build for him yet. There's an arcane I want to farm for. At least for now, like I want to get it for now, just so I can, one, so I can have it, and two, because I think it would help out while I wait to get arcane energized. I'm gonna wait until the old piece comes out to get arcane energized. But yeah, anyways, I'll fuck with Frost, right? And I think that heirloom skin would look great on my Frost. I'd love to use like a white uh color palette on it. Use like a white, maybe throw like some blue on there, like some light blue, represent ice, and then have that look real good. I think that it looks good, and I really like the way his signal looks too. Wait, what? Okay, so this was the full collection. So it came with the base skins, a Signa for both of them, a sigil and a glyph, an emote, an accolade, a color palette, which in my opinion looks pretty nice. I won't lie. Did they have to combine both the Frost and Mag colors into that color palette? I don't mind that. And then they got Regal Aya and Platinum. This pack looks to be a lot more worth it than the older ones. How much did it cost on release though? Because I scrolled down and the top comment is complaining about the price being too high. Does it say how much it costs? Available for a limited time. Yup. And the time is already gone. Okay, so first of all, this came out August of 2023. So yeah, I'm way past the time to get it. Let me scroll down here and see what some of these comments are saying. Just this top comment alone kind of raises my eyebrows. This one says people aren't upset because the cosmetics cost money. People are upset because one, the bundle is overpriced. These skins are worth the equivalent of a AAA game. It's absurd. Two, it's time gated FOMO bait. Yep, you heard me. Until December 31st, you won't be able to get these skins ever again. I think he means after December 31st. Three, there is no option to buy only the skins. They purposely put Regal Aya in this to increase the price more than it needs to. Something that most players won't have any need for. Before anyone uses the "it's just cosmetics, don't buy it then" excuse, need I remind you all that this was Need I remind you all that this was the exact same talking point people used to defend Destiny 2 during the early days before it turned into a microtransaction hellscape. Damn. How much did this cost then? Because people are saying, like, the bundle is worth the price of a AAA game. So how much did it cost? How much are deluxe skins usually? How much do Warframe deluxe skins cost? How much do they cost usually? They cost around 165 platinum. So how much would that be in like real life money? How much would it cost to buy it with money? Like $6? Okay, let me try. I think if I try deluxe bundles, I think that's gonna give me the option I'm asking for. Wow. Okay, so if you bought it with platinum, it would be around 225 and 250, and if you bought it with money, it would be about $40. But it would include some platinum with it to kind of balance that out. Okay, so it's $40 to get this. How much did the Frost and Mag heirloom bundle cost? $70? I thought people were joking. There's no way that's true. This has to this has to be wrong. 800 Regal Aya? It has to say that has to be a different number. I highly doubt that that's how much Regal Aya that went into it. Most people don't need Most people don't need 800. Like, what are you going to do with 800 Regal Aya? What about someone like me who already owns all the Prime frames? Like, I already own all the Prime Warframes. I just need all the Prime weapons, and I'm fine with. I have plenty of regular Aya, and you can farm regular Aya pretty well. You're never gonna need 800 Regal Aya. And I'm gonna be honest, those Regal Aya packs that you can get, like the ones that are just Regal Aya and Platinum, like those are already expensive as it is. I think what they did with this pack, if those people are correct, is just they just threw the Regal Aya in there just so they could boost the price. And then they used FOMO, fear of missing out, to try to lure more people into spending the absurd price for it. Because like it's the new heirloom pack. It's a really cool looking cosmetic that's only going to be here for a limited time. And you don't want to miss out on it. And I really hate that. I really hate the whole fear of missing out system. I hate that. Okay, let's look at this, right? So $70 though. $70. So it was $70 for both. So let's say we were to just take the two pack, like let's say we take the bundle and we split it in half, right? So we separate the mag stuff from the frost stuff, and then all the extra stuff just gets split, right? That means that for one pack, like if we were to treat the frost pack and the mag pack like they were like the rhino pack or ember pack or whatever, and just making their own packs, that means that they would cost $35 each. Heirloom packs now cost $25. I think what happened was, oh yeah, and from what I heard, you could not use platinum to buy this pack either, so you had to spend real money. And you had to spend the $70 before you missed out. Before you missed out on it because I guess that they released it in November or something and then had it out for the rest of that year. Then after the year ended, they pulled it from the store and just never let it put never put it back. So you couldn't spend any platinum. It was an absurd price, and you can only get it for a limited time. That just sounds like bait. So I think what happened was when they did that with this heirloom pack, I think after it happened, they got so much backlash from this heirloom pack that they decided to start only selling heirloom packs as like singular packs, lowering the price, and then also giving like the option to buy it with platinum as well, which is interesting. Oh, let me see what this is saying. And it's interesting. $70 though for these two packs. Thing is, they're really cool. They're I don't think they're the best heirloom packs that we've gotten by any means of the word. Like I think that the Rhino heirloom looks better than that. I think I don't know about the Ember or the Valkyr, but I think Rhino's heirloom does look better than Frost and Mag. And I already own the Rhino one because I already got it. Right? But I do think it's kind of crazy how they're just gonna lock that shit behind paywall. Well, not just paywalls, the fact that they did kind of be a little scummy about that shit, you know? Like, that is just kind of a scummy thing to do. Okay, so they have a 23-minute gameplay demo of the old piece, and they also have an official trailer. Let's watch this official trailer.
We swore to carry the sacred light of our dominion. We swore to carry the...
That looks kind of familiar. Want to explain to me what's happening on that helmet? Here's my opinion on it. The body screams regular Excalibur. The helmet screams Excalibur Prime. The issue is most people, including me, don't have access to Excalibur Prime. Want to know why? Because Excalibur Prime was given to people as an exclusive Warframe if they donated money and financially supported Warframe during their like OG days. Because if I remember correctly, Warframe was always a free-to-play game. It's just they needed financial backing somehow to keep the game going. So the people that actually gave them the financial backing have Excalibur Prime, while the rest of us don't have access to it. Just putting that out there.
Sacred light of our dominion into the deepest dark. And this we have done.
The promise of a home so lightly surrendered.
We're pinned down, Antenna! Can you give us a miracle?
Enough!
What did you see? Tau.
Who?
Cast and cry, raise the million pylons high.
What the fuck kind of sword is that? Oh, we're getting a new song too, that Lullaby of the Manifold. If that little bit at the end there was that Lullaby of the Manifold song, that's not a bad song. At least from that little snippet. And if it ends up being one of those songs that we can get for our ship, like as one of those Sama chords, I'd love that. Alright, while I finish the rest of this sandwich, let's watch this Devil's Triad reveal. I think is literally just the Harrow and the Wisp. I think it's literally just the Harrow and Wisp proto frame, and then Uriel, the new Warframe.
Uriel, heretic of Zata, in banishment answer. Can the Orokin ever be forgiven?
He spoke in truths.
This man Uriel looking tough as a motherfucker. Like, look at him. He's so tough. Like, nah. I don't know how they're going to set up the farm for him. And I don't know if they're going to just have a distribution event or something when he comes out. But when he does come out, I'd love to get him. Granted, same day that he comes out with the old piece, there's another thing that's coming out at the same time. And I'm probably going to be putting all my time into farming the other thing that comes out. More on that later. I'll go into that after this video.
The devil has come.
Soul in Lua, we will cleanse this follower.
Can the Orokin ever be forgiven? Alright, so that was the Devil's Triad. So this is it. Got Tough Boy Uriel in the middle. I guess he's meant to be like the leader. Makes me wonder if this is actually going to be some kind of actual team in the future, or if this is just like just them having an excuse to show off all three of these at once. But I guess let me give my opinions onto each of these three designs. First, let's talk about the proto frames. Firstly, Harrow's proto frame. Just to get this out the way, I know that they're going to have actual human names that are alternative to their actual Warframe names. I just don't know what either one of these ones are. But firstly, Harrow's design. I kind of fuck with it. I like the thing on his eye. I'm not a big fan of the upper ab area being shown like that. I'm not a big fan of it. Kind of gives his armor up here, kind of makes it look like it's a crop top. But other than that, I think he looks good. Next up is Wisp. I like it. Not really any complaints. I wonder if people are going to have the option to be able to remove this this like hanging rope thing back here. It's almost as if the Warframe designers knew that people would be gooning to this proto frame, so they were like, yeah, let me nerf it by putting this little thing on its back to cover up the ass. Because people do be gooning to this fucking Warframe. I've never understood it. Whatever, right? But I mean, it is a good design. Now for Uriel, he looks tough. Makes me wonder what his abilities are gonna do in his passive. I think that video of the like 23-minute gameplay trailer or like gameplay showcase or whatever it's called. I think that might have some gameplay of Uriel showing off his abilities and stuff. I'm not gonna watch that, at least not in this stream. But yeah, if that is the case, then cool. I'd rather just find out how this guy works on my own once I can actually farm him. But he does have a really cool design. I think it's interesting how they gave him a tail. I could be wrong, but that might be the first time we've ever gotten a tail on a Warframe. I really like the colors, although people can just change the colors even if they don't like it. But yeah. Yeah, that's my opinion on these three. There's one more thing I wanted to show off and talk about before going into the actual game of Warframe. I don't know if there's a video on it or not. Hold on. I looked up. Let's check this. Okay, looks like everything's going well. What are we researching? We're not researching. We're just trying to find a video real quick. See here. Ah,
The next Prime Warframe
first of all, shout out to Pubsker for making videos like this. I've seen his videos pop in and out from time to time. I do like his content. I haven't watched a lot of them, but sometimes when shorts like this pop up and they're interesting enough, or I feel like it could help me out with certain things, then yeah.
is officially Gyre Prime, coming to the game with both the Knox Prime and the Kestrel Prime. And stat-wise, they both look pretty decent, so yeah, let me know if you plan to pick up Gyre Prime or if you're gonna skip it. I'll farm it in-game naturally. The next Prime Warframe is officially
So, first of all,
Gyre Prime, coming to the game with both the Knox Prime and the Kestrel Prime. And stat-wise, they
firstly, the Warframe itself. Gyre Prime. He pronounces it Gyre. I just prefer calling it Gyre, right? Gyre Prime has been confirmed to be the next Warframe who's going to come out as a Prime frame. Now, let's talk about the design. I don't mind it. I think it could definitely be better. I'm not a big fan of the helmet.
the next
But the rest of it is fine, right? Maybe with a good enough color palette, maybe I won't even worry about the helmet, right? But we'll see, right? He said that the next prime weapons are the Alternox and the Vestral Prime,
Prime Warframe is officially
right?
the Kestrel Prime.
Yeah, Kestrel and Alternox Prime. I don't think I've used the non-prime version of either one. I have used regular Gyre, but not the weapons. So those weapons are going to be cool. I'm definitely going to be farming for Gyre Prime the day that it comes out. Not going to lie, I might just be trying my best to farm that type shit. And Yeah, like while everyone else is grinding out the old peace update or trying to get Uriel or whatever, I'll very likely be trying to grind out Geyer Prime. Then after I get that, I'll probably play through like whatever quest they add. But I will say though, I have now finished my plate. So let me go ahead and actually open Warframe, boot up the game, and then uh once the game is booted up, we can actually get into it. That going. Account created 4 minutes. Thanks for the follow, Jerry. Well, that's going to be fun. All right, now let me switch over to my Warframe setup. Okay, do I have to set this back up? Ah, there we go. Here's something funny. First of all, you'll notice, remember earlier how I said I actually own the Rhino heirloom? There's my proof, right there. I colored it up to be green and black. It was originally green and orange, but I changed the orange to green. Well, I mean black and orange, not green. But yeah, this is my daily tribute. Tomorrow is going to be a major tribute with me getting one of these primed mods. Primed Fury, Primed Shred, and Primed Vigor. I'm going to be choosing Primed Vigor. But for today's tribute, it's going to be an affinity booster. Go ahead and claim it. It's funny. Oh, let me see this. I bet. The last time I did an invasion, it was for a Snipertron Vandals part. It's weird because I guess I accidentally started farming for that type of thing. And now I'm one part away from finishing my thing. Last time I was on this game, I got myself to Mastery Rank 22. Right? Alright, firstly, last time I was on here was...
again, dreamers.
Thanks, woman. So, my weekly challenges got reset. Today is Sunday, so a lot of the weekly stuff has reset today. So let me just see what these challenges are. Kill 500 enemies, complete 15 missions, kill 30 Eximus, destroy 3 Necromech Vault Guardians, complete 4 Halls of Ascension on Lua. Oh, is this for like one of the drift mods? Because I've been wanting to do that anyways. Complete 3 rescue missions. Complete 3 different perfect animal captures in Orb Valis. Okay. Pierce and kill 2 or more enemies in a single bow shot. Now these 2 are the dailies. Donate to the Laverian and kill 150 enemies with a melee weapon.
Let's get back to it.
So, thing I also wanted to show you all. I have 5 things that are in the Foundry ready to claim, but we'll get to that eventually. Firstly, right now we have a weekend credit booster event going on. I think today's the last day of it, unfortunately. I played through during the first day of it, didn't play at all yesterday, and I guess today I'm just now hopping on, right? Then I got... Here's a funny thing about this affinity booster. I actually had a 3-day affinity booster active before getting the 9-hour thing today. So, well, that affinity booster is going to be gone after today. The credit booster is going to be gone after today. I have a
I just
resource
find
booster.
it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything wrong.
learning how to live.
Before I was rudely interrupted by Ordis, I also have this resource booster. A while back, somebody gifted me a 30-day resource booster. Someone from my alliance chat. So I've been just trying to get on and off this game, taking advantage of that. So now I'm down to my last 2 days on it, right? And yeah, so this is all the stuff that I have ready to claim. So firstly, go ahead and claim that. That. This, and get it both cooking. And then there's these. There's the gin. For context as to the gin, along with this Ash Warframe, basically, for the gin, I bought the blueprint at my dojo, and then I farmed for the resources, and I just now got it done. I'm basically just trying to level grind as much stuff as possible, while also just having fun. And then this Ash, I farmed from Duviri Circuit, and that's how I have him. So, yeah. Let me switch over around here. Here's Ash. I'm gonna throw some basic mods on it. I do have Ash Prime, but I don't plan on using it anytime soon. I just don't really know how to use them, so I just don't. At least not for now. Throw Prime Flow on this guy. Finish it up with... You're more of a health-based guy. I think I can throw my Vitality mod on you. Yes, I can. And then I throw a couple mods. Let's just throw... Molt Augmented. And... Molt Efficiency. Throw those two Arcanes on it. And then, cool. So then, we'll unequip my primary. And then I'll switch into this Velox Prime.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
Here's a fun thing, right? The other day, I crafted every single prime secondary weapon that I own, that I had all the parts for. Like, every single prime set that I owned, I collected all the parts for, and then I collected all the parts for it, and then I just crafted all of them at once, right? When I did that, I level grinded all of them except for the Velox. Because, one, I've had experience using the regular Velox in the past while doing Duviri Circuit. And two, honestly, I felt like it was just one of the better weapons out of all of them. So yeah. Alright, cool. So yeah, right now I'm gonna level grind Ash, the Velox, the Jin, and the Stinger. Let me throw like just a basic mod build onto the Stinger, along with the other thing. Duration, and can't put you on there. I can't put you on there either. See? Is there anything I could put just to kind of throw Hellfire on you, I guess. Sure. Oh, do you just naturally have Toxin? Well, that's cool. Guess that's why it's called the Stinger, huh? Anyways, go ahead and get in. Firstly, do I have a maxed out thumper already? No. Alright then. I think this is just the Jin version of like assault mode. Like, yeah, you can't have thumper and assault mode on the same one. So I'll throw prime regen in one of these slots. Let's have my maxed out vacuum in that. Then like guardian in the last slot. And this Naramon for primed animal instinct. And then call it a day after that. Right. Then we're gonna keep the melee so I can just do melee damage with it. So here's what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna take advantage of all of these boosters at the same time while level grinding. And here's what I mean by that. First of all, let me check alerts. Okay, cool. I do want to try to take advantage of the resource booster by grinding out arbitrarians so I can get more Vitus Essence. But we're going to run some Helini on Saturn. Part of that is so I can get levels, the level grind the gear that I just got. Another part of that is so I can farm Orokin cells, taking advantage of the resource booster. Then of course you can farm credits off of this. It's not going to be as efficient as the other two, but it'll take advantage of that credit booster I got. So yeah, gonna run some Helini. Then yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, cool.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
And then after this, like after I finish level grinding, I want to look into what this week's like Duviri resets are for both Steel Path and for regular Duviri circuit. Alright. So I gotta remember how this guy kind of works. His first ability, you just throw shurikens at things. So that's good to know. Okay, you have shadow clones that need leveling? Ooh, I kind of like how much this thing kind of shreds. That's probably the reason why I wanted to leave this item for last. This secondary. I wonder if I can put a mod build on the shadow clones. Yeah, we are like a wave or two in. We've already got pretty far in here so far with levels. I'm gonna go to about anywhere between 9 and 12 waves, and thanks to this affinity booster, I should be done with level grinding this stuff once I get to that point. You know? If not, then I'll just take care of what I have level grinded up to max, and then I'll go handle like level grinding the rest. Probably run some like relic missions to finish it off. That's usually what I like to do. Level grind most of the way in like a mission like Bellini or maybe even Hydron on Sedna. Get most of the levels there, and if I don't have all the levels by that point on all this stuff done, then I'll just boot up some relic missions while the gear item is equipped. And then just like go from there. Speaking of which, after I finish level grinding, I want to show you guys all of the prime weapons that I level grinded before this. Which I did last time I was on this game, by the way, which was 2 days ago. Honestly, I think Minecraft had a bit of a chokehold on me yesterday. Well, yeah, yesterday. At least for the majority of the day. And then for the rest of the day, I was just playing games with friends
Extraction is
until
ready.
I
Unless
got
you
kind
can
of
handle
booted
more
out
of the enemy.
of this situation.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Somebody left the squad after 3 waves? You gotta be kidding. Smoke screen. Oh, that is kind of fire. So you're just invisible for a few seconds. Okay. What does this third ability do? I'm just kind of learning as I go with this guy. I already have Ash Prime, but there's a teleport. Well, that's fun. Ash was just one of those guys that was annoying to level grind for me back when I had the Prime. Just because I didn't see any of his abilities being useful at the time. But yeah, now that I'm using regular Ash and like actually got more knowledge into Warframe now than I did back when I got Ash Prime, yeah, I think I can actually, you know what I mean? I can actually figure my shit out now. Which is fantastic. Alright, now yeah, take a second to check on. Alright, looks like everything's still running pretty well. Alright. Again, I'm gonna try to get to like 12 waves of this. And thanks to the affinity booster, hopefully we'll be like fully there or most of the way there in terms of levels for all this stuff. We'll see. I will say, when it comes to all this gear, once I finish level grind everything, once I finish level grinding everything, this is what's gonna happen to all the gear. The Velox Prime, I'll be keeping. I'll just be throwing it to the side, removing all the mods off of it, and then moving on with my life, right? The Jin, the little companion guy I got on my shoulder, that will just be sold off for credits so I can get the companion slots back. And then there's the Ash. That one's pretty simple. I haven't fed Ash to my helmet yet. I have this Ash. So once I finish level grinding it for MR, I'll be feeding it straight to my helmet. That's simple. Yeah, and then after I finish level grinding the Jin, the only, like, Sentinels that I'll need to level grind for MR is the regular Nautilus, like, not the Prime version, but the regular Nautilus. I think I have to grind out, like, Railjack missions to get. And then other than that, I'll also need to get the Carrier Prime. which last time I checked was like 90 plat to buy. I'm just gonna give that some time and just see if anyone's willing to sell that to me later on for a cheaper price, or see if it'll come out for a Prime Resurgence wave or something. Because that's just kind of insane, you know? But since we're speaking of, like, Prime companions, I do hope that in the future we get more of them. Let's see what this fourth ability does. I have no idea what this fourth ability does. What does this fourth ability do? Me get into it. Activate. That is this. Oh. I'm so confused about what this does. I'll have to learn this guy later. And once I start using my Prime version more. One of these days I do want to have like perfect mod builds for every single Warframe I own. Like every single Prime frame I own and shit. I am nowhere near having that yet. Especially since there's just so much stuff I'm missing to be able to put certain builds together that just not even really much of a point for certain things. Hold up, does this MR7 have Mesa Prime? Yes, they do. Wow. I just got like a regular Mesa the other day. I level grinded it and then fed it to my my helmet, like I plan on doing with this patch. That was pretty fun, but
Reinforcements
Alright.
available.
Let's
Do
keep
you
going for
choose
3
to
more
leave
waves.
now
Come on now.
or continue fighting. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Based off of the last 9 waves, let's see the progression. So if we were to have dipped after 9 waves, we would have had the Shadow Clones, the Stinger, and the Velox maxed out. But the Jin and the Ash would have needed more level grinding. So since we're doing more waves, hopefully this will mean that you know what I mean? Hopefully this will mean that we can at least get the Bella, like, hopefully it'll mean that once we get out of this mission, if we do need to continue level grinding, the only thing we'll need to level grind more is Ash. Like, everything else can just be handled. Right? Oh, nice. Got an achievement for PC version. Yeah. Yeah, I will say my Steam account is missing a lot of the achievements that it should realistically have, because my Warframe account was originally a PS5 account, and I migrated it over to PC. Well, I didn't migrate it. I linked it to my PC account, specifically my Steam account, right? So, because of that, the account I'm using is not only accessible for my P5, but also my PC, which is annoying for the 10th-gen stuff, because there's 2 10th-gen items that I own. One of them is a helmet from my mag. The other one is a cape that I really like using for a lot of Warframes. My Rhino is actually one of them, funny enough. But, yeah, so It's bad for those because every time I'm on PC like I am now, it means that I won't have access to my means I won't have access to check and see my mic still work. Okay, we good for now. Okay. Alright. Get back to the game. Okay, because that was an accident. Anyways. What was I saying before? Oh, yeah. So, like, because it is both a PC and a PlayStation account, there's a lot of things that I got
Things have
done.
been taken from us. It's true. But fortune favors the bold, and there ain't none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
What is up with these voice lines and always popping up right as I have something to say? Like, that is so ridiculous. But as I was saying, like, because it's on both consoles, there's progress that I've gotten done on my PlayStation account that, like, achievement-wise, hasn't transferred over
Extraction is ready,
to my...
unless you can handle more of the enemy.
That just hasn't transferred
We're done
over
here.
to
The
my
extraction team
PC
will take
account.
over from here.
A
Time
lot
to
of it
evacuate.
did get transferred over, but some of it didn't. Alright. Good. Okay. Now let's see here, right? After that mission, we got 133,870 credits. Not bad. We didn't get any Orokin cells, which does suck. I managed to level grind everything to max but Ash. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to leave Ash equipped. We're going to remove all the mods from my Velox Prime and then unequip it. And then we're going to just, for the Jin and the Stinger, I'm just going to sell those off and clear out the slots for them. But yeah, something else I noticed is that we have maxed out my standing cap for my syndicate over here. That is not what I meant to focus on. I do need to do more 1999 stuff, though. I have not touched that much at all. Alright, first thing.
As
Things
ready
first.
as you will ever be.
Shut up, Mortis. Move the mods off the Velox. And I'm just gonna unequip that. And I'm gonna re-equip my Burstin. I'm gonna leave Ash equipped. Swap the Jin out for my Nautilus. Stinger out for Verglass. And then we're gonna do that. Inventory. Companions. Then Stinger and Jin. Sell those off, just like so. Clear up the slots. Also, I just want to get this out the way. The fact that when you craft a Sentinel, it not only takes up a slot for the initial Sentinel, but also an additional slot for their weapon is actually fucking insane. If you want to count them as like two different slots, that's fine. But the fact that like you're given a limited number of companion slots and you have to basically use double the amount of slots for a singular fucking Sentinel than you would with like a Kubro or a Kavat or something is insane. Just being honest. But yeah, so I got this Ash left. to get like 2 levels with. Let's look into doing some relic missions, shall we? Let's do something fun.
Operator, Ordis wonders,
Maybe the
what are you
survival,
thinking about?
like an Axie survival. Grind out a couple of these sabotages. The Neo sabotage. First, before we do that though, let me just see alerts maybe? No, invasions. Ooh. There's actually an invasion going on Sedna that I'm kind of interested in. It's like no matter which side you choose, you get the same item, and it's an Orokin reactor blueprint. I'm down to grind this out. Let's do the mole defense side. We'll choose the Grenier side. You get the same reward no matter which side you choose. So, I'm going to choose the Grenier side. Let's grind out this invasion. We can finish level grinding Ash while I grind out this invasion. And then, if I finish level grinding Ash before the invasions are done, like before I complete all 3 missions for the invasion, then I'll just do what I want to do to take care of Ash, switch Warframes over, and then, like, move on with my life.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
And then... like... oh, that's a Grenier dude. Never mind. Over here with these guys. So basically, we just gotta complete 3 of these missions like we would normally. Same way we would without the bullshit. And then this 2 missions in a row, and then we
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I won't get the Orokin reactor blueprint immediately, but I'll be able to earn it.
Stay focused.
So...
there's a heavy unit approaching.
oh yeah. Get bumped. Get dunked on. It looks like this guy's pretty good for like stealth kills, you know?
We are finished here. Move on. We have got
Oh,
to
you see
find the
that?
terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Alright, let's head over to the next one.
Terminal spotted.
This not
Upload
a
me and
Grenier
prepare to
base? I
defend.
thought I chose to side with the Grenier.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Oh, do we have a Dante on the team or something? Yeah, we do. I was wondering where all this overguard came from. Oh shit. Sweet.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Jesus.
Still working on it.
Swing out a
Continue to
damn
defend.
wall. What?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yay, one more level on Ash and I'll have it maxed out. Let's go. I am gonna finish this invasion after we max out this Ash though.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Out of here. Ooh, you can't see me. You can't see me. Spooky. Ugh. Oh no, they see me again. Gotta activate. Now they can't see me. Ha ha ha. About 8 o'clock. Took this man long enough to get over here. I'm sorry, was that man using Titania?
Excellent work, Tenno.
It still took that fucking long to get over here? That is insanity. But the good news is Ash is finally maxed out, so I can take care of Ash the way I want to, and I can go do the rest of the missions for this invasion. Finish up this invasion, and then I want to check up on something else. 228 Oxium is crazy, but damn. Alright. Well, first things first. It's good old Palamine Ash. Being fed to the helmet. By Ash. RIP to the homie. What I'm gonna do is switch over to Rhino. Gonna equip this gun for now, just because it's the only gun that has mod build. Then I'm gonna feed my helmet resources so I can max out all of it. Resources. Go with this. And lastly, bile. Nav coordinate. Then finish it up with feed it sentient appetites. What would this help with? Interest in nav coordinates will grow by 50%. Okay. The But then I go back to this. Now, okay, well, maybe I should make it 5 more. I think I just wasted those up. But we'll go ahead and do it. I don't even know I could feed. Ah, fuck it. Let's do that one. There. Okay, that way that's all done. I don't have to worry about those things. Then, now that the helmet is all squared away, I can go in here and let's just finish up with the rest of this, right? We're just gonna use Rhino for the rest of this stuff. I'm gonna focus up on finishing the invasion. I got plans for once my once this is done. Right. First of all, let me just check the stream. Looks like everything is still working pretty well. Stream hasn't crashed yet, and everything's running okay. So we no longer have to worry about level grinding for the rest of the day, which is fun. Nice.
Style, baby. It's all about knowing who you are and not giving a damn.
Say less.
That's the last of
That
them.
was
Objective
really
is
fucking
secured.
fast.
Let's go home.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll take it. One more stage and we'll be done with this invasion. Wow, that was quick. I'm sure it was probably just 3 waves, but I did not know we were getting done with it that quick. Like, wow, that was insanely fast.
Box operator.
Wonder what this is about.
They are not as encrypted as they should be.
Now, I think I may know what this means. I think when you participate in too many invasions for a certain side, like Grenier or Corpus, one of the, like, big bad people working for that side eventually will send you a message in your inbox like this. Counselor Vahek sent me a similar one when I was working for Corpus a while ago. And now that I'm working for Grenier with this invasion, I got one for a Lad V now. I think what this means is if I go to my profile and look for Marked for Death, yeah. Now it is the Stalker, which has always been there ever since I fought an assassination target. Groostrag 3, thanks to Vahek, and now Zanuka, thanks to our good old pal, Alad V.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship.
Yeah.
And is therefore
Alright.
reluctant to allow animals on board.
One more
In
defense
Ordis'
mission
experience,
for this,
animals do not eat so
and we'll
much
get
as
the Orokin Reactor Blue.
load.
So let's go ahead and run it, get it finished, complete the invasion, and then we won't get the Orokin Reactor Blueprint immediately. We will have to wait until that invasion is, like, no longer an issue. And then after that, I'll receive the thing, and then I'll immediately get it crafted. But yeah. Let's keep it moving.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
I wonder if you activated Iron Skin and then just stood on lava. I wonder if it would help you increase your Iron Skin, like, health. Like your max Iron Skin health. I wonder if it would help with that. Oh no, oh that's my teammate. I'm trippy. That would have been a perfect opportunity to, Is our Frost cooking? Okay, he's MR... What weapons does he have? Burstin, Lex, Hate, and Prisma Shade. Okay. We got a Gara user, MR30, with Borer, Lex, Paracesis, and Oxalis. Then we got a Haro Prime user at MR19, with Stulta, Epitaph Prime, Orthos Prime, and Nautilus Prime. Ooh, then there's me. Okay, that's our teammate. Okay, firstly, activate Roar. Help out myself and my teammates with that. Goodbye. Goodbye to you. I'm sorry, I don't think I'll ever be used to having, like, specters that look like enemy types on my side. Like, I don't think I'll ever be used to having that type of shit on my side. Speaking of which, I think what would be pretty cool is if, if you did enough invasions for a certain group, if you could, like, go to the, you know those Crossfire missions, like Crossfire Exterminate and things like that? If you could go into those missions and, like, okay, well, somebody's Syndicate got mad at them. But, you could go into one of those missions, right? And have done so many invasions with one of those sides that they end up just automatically being, like, you end up just being aligned with them. Hold on, let me test out this theory. Oh, never mind. Mission's already done.
Impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of
Yay!
here.
The invasion is now completed. I can get up out of here. Claim what I have stacked up from this mission. I got a Charge Spectre blueprint thanks to that one dude spawning in all those Eximus from that Syndicate thing. But I'll take it. And I finished the invasion stuff, which is great. And now I just gotta wait until whenever it is that this Sedna invasion ends, that's when I'll get my Orokin Reactor blueprint, and then after that I'll go from there. So next up, let me check the Duviri stuff, specifically the circuit. We're on the Joy Spiral. Let's check normal. What options we got for the normal Duviri circuit? We got Saren, Valbon, and Nova. I'm gonna be honest. Between the three of these, I know how to farm all three of them. I do, I will say Valbon is kind of, on one hand, it's kind of the easiest, but also the hardest to farm. It's easy because all you gotta do is get some Nightwave credits and then just buy all the parts, then you can just buy the blueprint afterwards.
Ordis is angry. I may
just buy the base blueprint from the market for some credits. But it's also kind of annoying at the same time, because if you don't have the Nightwave credits, or you don't want to use it on Valbon, then you're kind of shit out of luck. So I think I'm going to use this for... I'm just going to go ahead and equip Valbon as my option. If I do end up farming this, it'll just be for the parts. I won't lie, seeing these mods as the options for me is kind of cool as well. Weeping Wounds is a pretty good mod. I already have one though, so I could probably sell it. And then like this Valbon augment, I think I already have it too, but I could sell it as well, or just trade it for like an augment mod that I don't own. And then there's the Steel Path options for this. So the options are Lex, Magistar, Boltor, Bronco, and Ceramic Dagger. I'm going to skip out on the Boltor because I already own it. I think what I'm going to do is choose the Lex for my tier 5 and the Bronco for tier 10. Well, let me just check something with the Ceramic Dagger. Yeah. I heard rumors that the Ceramic Dagger incarnate is like actually busted, but I don't own a Ceramic Dagger and I don't really plan on crafting one. So I already have a Lex Prime though, and I think I already got enough parts for a Bronco Prime. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and equip those. And I'm definitely gonna farm the Steel Path version for sure. I'll definitely farm the Steel Path version. Abso-fucking. Now what we you can shut up. What we could do is farm the Swordy.
This is the future. Power, precision, prestige. The pinnacle of the Warsmith's art.
Okay. Well, anyways, we could do this Swordy. 3 missions, basically just like the invasion, just there's some of these. This one specifically, like this run of sorties, doesn't have like limitations, like only using a certain weapon or something like that. We got defense, spy, and assassination. The only one that I feel like I'd have an issue with is the spy, to be honest. I think this is the one where you get like the amino nav shields, whatever. Then there's the Archon hunt. I've been wanting to get a Valkyr build going for Archon hunts for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it at all. Okay, how long have I been streaming? An hour and a half. Well, hour 38 minutes, so pushing on an hour 40. Oh, let me do this. Since I have a pretty decent number of standing for this.
These to aid you, Tenno.
Thanks. So, I have enough standing here to buy 2 mods. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm really close to finishing my augment mod collection for New Loka. I've already finished it for Parent Sequence, which is why New Loka is my primary right now. So there's these 3 mods for weapons that are on the top. And then there's these 4 mods as well. All of these mods are for Zephyr. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get these Zephyr mods done first. I can only get 2 of them now. So there's... Now we got both of those mods. We used up the standing. We're 2 mods closer. We just need 5 more mods now. And then we will finish our collection for New Loka Augment mod. After that, I want to get all these sigils away. And then I want to start buying like all this shit up. I want to get this armor set, the emotes, the simulacrums, the scenes, the stencil, these weapons, maybe even the seed sculpture, these weapon parts right here. And then once I get all of that, right? Once I get all of that, and I get all the like miscellaneous stuff done for Parent Sequence as well. Once I get both of those done, I have plans to switch up entirely. Like, leave both of these syndicates behind forever, never touch them again, and then go to one of these other groups. What I'm thinking is going to Red Veil. Since he's -1 and the rest are -2, I'm thinking about just going over to Red Veil Then that way I can just grind it up, and then also grind Steel Meridian up at the same time. And then by doing that, I can just start getting like mods that I want type shit.
You've become part of the problem.
Good to know. Anyways, like looking through here, I can get Ash mods, Atlas mods, Citrine, Dagath, Ember. They only have one Dagath mod, but like they got Excalibur Umbra. My fault. They have the one Excalibur Umbra mod that exists. They got Garuda mods, Grendel. That would be fun, getting Grendel mods. I heard Gastro's pretty good. Like Haro, Jade, Korra. I thought I already had one of these. Yeah, I do. I have the Whip Claw augment. Okay, so I need the Venari one and the Strangledome. The Strangledome one is pretty good. I think the Whip Claw one's solid too, but the Venari one's pretty mid. But there's also the Lavos mods, which I already own. There's Loki. There's Mesa. Macros mods, which I already own. Saren. There's Titanium mods, which I already own. Bolt. I own like half of them. Varuna. Zephyr. Which I am working through getting Zephyr right now, thanks to new Loka anyways. But yeah, and then there's these four like top ones, which Meyer, Kunai, Embolist, and Dark Dagger. And then I'll also be working with Steel Meridian.
You turned your back on a lot of innocent people. Do you care?
Shaded, which will have like Heck, Dual Cleavers, Miter, and Sobek mods. And then it'll also have like Atlas mod again, Citrine, Ember, Excalibur. Like it won't just have the Excalibur Umbra mod, it'll have the regular Excalibur mods. It has all the Frost mods. It has Garuda mods. It has Riddle, Korra, Galervo, which I think I got the Galervo from someone else. Nessa, Nessa would be fun to get a build for. Nidus, I think I got all the Nidus stuff. Nova, that would be fun to get. Oberon, which I already own. Corvex, Rhino, which I already own. Saren, Varuna, and Zaku. Zaku would be pretty fun to build too, type shit. But yeah, like, I'm thinking about switching over to Red Veil and Steel Meridian once I finish with New Loka and Parent Sequence.
These are our best deals.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, first of all, let's just hide the own. I already own every single mod from Parent Sequence. I own every single sigil from Parent Sequence. I'm literally just trying to get all of the miscellaneous stuff from Parent Sequence done, and then once I get that done, I'm never touching Parent Sequence for the rest of my life. For the rest of my time on this game, I'm not touching Parent Sequence related stuff. I'll just be focusing on grinding out the rest of my New Loka stuff, and then once that's done, I'm switching up both of these syndicates and joining Red Veil and Steel Meridian. And then if there's any mod or anything that I'm missing between not only both of these syndicates, but also Red Veil, Steel Meridian, then I'll go join Arbiters of Hexus and Cephalon Suda and get all their stuff. And after that, I don't really care which syndicate I'm part of. I'll just join a random and call it a day. Or just leave it on whoever I was a part of before. And call it a day. I am curious about something though when it comes to these. What I want to know is, as you can see, all the ones that I'm not a part of are in the negatives. Like ranking wise. So what I want to know is, if I were to pledge to like, let's say Red Veil, would it upgrade to rank 0? Like as soon as I stack up enough standing for it? Or would it let me stack up enough standing for it and then make me have to like buy into getting unranked? Like getting the neutral.
You think me a way to sacrifice?
Yeah, it looks like it has the option for me to like buy my way into getting the neutral rank. But if I just stack up enough standing, will it let me just buy my way through? You know what I mean? Like, do I have to like buy my way through? That's what I'm trying to ask. I'm confusing myself trying to solve here. Okay, I gotta call this out. Maybe it's just my luck since this is my first time streaming in a while. But, okay, first of all, it's nice that we haven't had any crashing issues yet. But just to get this out of the way, I have had 3 people come into my chat so far saying the same copy-paste thing. They've slightly changed it, but they're all asking for the same thing. Okay, there's a view botter. Go ahead and ban that guy. Yeah, that account was created 2 days ago. Absolutely. And this account was created an hour ago. Yeah, I'm not keeping you around either. But let me just be real. I can't access the other messages. But this message from this person I just banned. It says, love your content, joining next stream with friends. And then add me on Discord, and then it says their Discord name. I'm not showing their Discord name, because I don't want them to get free publicity off their bullshit-ass fucking chat. But yeah. I think it is kind of crazy we're just getting bots in here. That is not what I meant to do. Fuck, I did not mean to start that mission. What is this shit, bro? Wow, okay, I'm leaving. Nope. They almost lost. They're on wave 3 and they've already almost failed their shit. Yeah, I'm not sitting there and just... I'm not doing that. Fuck that, dog. I didn't even mean to click on that mission.
Tenno, the balance of power continues to shift. Navigation is marked with new invasions.
Okay, so we got new invasions. I'm not doing those. I already finished that. And I don't see a point in farming that anymore. I've already done with... Ooh. Ooh. A defense arbitrarian? I'm running that. I don't care. I'm gonna keep the same loadout. I know it says that Sevagoth gets a major boost, but it's a defense, which would be really fun. And my Rhino is built pretty well. So, I'm not gonna lie, if there's not a... Yeah, it's crazy that nobody chose to equip their Sevagoth for this. I would have chosen Frost, but not with the way that this defense type thing works. You gotta protect a human and not like a cryopod or some shit like you usually do. I already got 2 Vitus Essence in the mission. We're already on wave 3? Jeez Louise, man.
Fight on. This test has only just begun.
Extraction is
Where's my
ready.
mouse? Okay, there we go.
Unless
I
you
say
can
we keep this shit
handle more of the
pushing.
enemy.
Yeah.
Keep fighting.
Go ahead and do
Another
this.
opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Wow. Time is it? 8:30. You know what? Fuck it. So, let me talk to y'all about something. I don't know if this part was mentioned while my mic was muted, like while my mic wasn't working, or if I mentioned it after I fixed my mic problem. But here's something that was gonna happen. So, as you know, from the beginning of the stream, I mentioned that they're I mentioned that there was like personal matters involved that stopped me from being able to stream for a while.
Your potential
So I've been on and
blossoms.
off a little bit, but other
Continue
than
the
that, I just haven't
arbitration.
really been active.
Reinforcements
Ooh, an
available.
Omniforma.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
But yeah,
Continue to
so
defend.
because of that, I
You will
haven't been
be
able to
rewarded
stream.
for your bravery.
About a week ago, a fellow upcoming Twitch streamer by the name of Mingled TV hit me up and said, "Hey, I'm on my way to get affiliate, to get ranked up to affiliate. You're on your way up to getting ranked up to affiliate. Why don't we grind out to get affiliate rank together, and we call it our road to affiliate, right?" And so I agreed to it. And at the time, I wasn't sure when this room renovation was going to happen. And I was under the impression that I would have all the time in the world because of my situation, right? So I agreed to it. I said I was down for whenever. And then we did our first stream, right? We did our first stream of it, which we had to delay due to something that was going on in his life, right? Due to something that was going on his end, we had to delay it because it was going to be like a Friday, but we had to delay it till that next Wednesday. So we ended up streaming. My stream crashed after like maybe an hour. I think it's because of like bad connection or something. And he ended up doing a 24-hour stream that day. So the thing is about that stream was that I had to wait. Well, first of all, I woke up late that day. Like, we planned on streaming that day at like 5 p.m. I was having such a hard time trying to sleep that night that I didn't wake up until like 6 in the afternoon. Like, I woke up at 6 p.m. that day. Because of how horrible trying to sleep was that night, right?
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the
So,
enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
while I was trying to do all that, right? Alright, so I wake up, and I'm like, oh shit, we were planning on starting stream at 5, and it's pretty much 6. Let me go set up my stream. Another personal issue popped up that didn't stop the stream from happening, but it did delay it even further. So we ended up going live anywhere between 6 and 6:30 that day. We planned on going live at 5. And a good chunk of that was admittedly my fault. So we ended up doing that stream. I was playing Minecraft with him, with Mingle, until, like, I was doing it for like 2 hours, something like that. So I ended up just like finishing up, and then I uploaded the VOD to my YouTube channel, and then just called it a day, right? I got off of Minecraft, started hopping on to some games that I wanted to play, and then just moved on, right? Meanwhile, Mingle chose that day of all days to do a 24-hour stream. So he did his 24-hour stream while I was chilling, right? I believe the next day, my family and I had, like, something we were doing. Oh, yeah. The next day was Thanksgiving. So, I was with my family, we went out to go eat. And then, after that, I came home. And I was just chilling more, right? Like, I was just chilling again. And after that, like, we just didn't have a schedule ready for, like, future streams. Like, we knew, honestly, like, if we did have a schedule, then I didn't know about it. Because I knew about that 5 p.m. Wednesday stream. Like, I knew about that stream. And I was getting myself ready for that. Internally, I was worried about, like, the stream canceling on me. Or the stream crashing on me, which it did.
To defend. You will be rewarded
But,
for your bravery.
I mean, I was just wanting to do the stream. But after the first stream of that whole thing, like, after we did that stream, we didn't talk about, like, anything about the 24-hour for several days. Not 24-hour. We didn't talk about anything that had to do with the road to affiliate for several days after our initial stream. I was just letting him, honestly, I was just giving him some time to rest after his 24-hour. He streamed for 24 hours straight, finished up with that, and then, like, I was giving him a couple days or whatever, like, kind of rest up from it. I never heard back from him about the road to affiliate. And now he's trying to claim that I'm, like, ducking the road to affiliate stuff, or that I'm, like, trying to avoid doing it with them. No, that's not the case. We just didn't really communicate well about how to set it up. And because of that, we just haven't streamed again since. I want to do more streaming with him. I like streaming with other people. And I like the idea of both of us grinding to get affiliate together, you know? I like the idea of us getting to that same spot at the same time. You know what I mean? Especially since our boy Rel, it's Rel on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. He is in our friend group with us, and he's already affiliate. So I just think it would be fire if all three of us got affiliate. Especially if, like, Mingle and I got it at the same time. The problem is there just wasn't good enough communication between the parties that were involved to know, like, what we were doing at that time. So I missed out on, like, conversation. And now I'm just being like, now he's just joking about me, like, ducking or whatever, which
you can handle more of the
I guess he can just say whatever.
Keep fighting.
It is just like a
Another
private
opportunity to extract will appear soon.
joke that he's doing. But I just want him to know that, like, I'm not ducking. I'm not ducking the whole, like, 24-hour thing. I just... He told me, like, when I told him, like, hey, by the way, we didn't have a schedule. He should have just told me, yeah,
If
we
it's
did.
useful, do it.
But we never put a schedule together. We deadass never put a schedule together. He claims we did, but we didn't. I asked him about the schedule, and he just kind of, like, mumbled and then just moved on. So, like, the next time I talk to him about, like, this type of thing, I don't even think he knows that I'm streaming tonight. I did post in our community Discord, thanks to our boy Rel. Rel made a community Discord for his community, and I did post in the self promo tab of that Discord saying I'm live with this stream, so maybe they'll follow through eventually. Who knows? Either way, don't matter too much. Is there 2 Proteas in here? Yes, there are. Yeah, they list. But yeah, like, I want to do more streams. Now that I've, like, actually got this setup going, after this stream, I want to look into why my microphone wasn't working. I want to look into that after stream, like try to fix whatever needs to be fixed to where I can actually use my mic on my setup again. You feel me? And then after that, I will I'll probably just move on.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna end this stream after I finish with this Arbitrarian. With the way things are going, I think I will be just ending stream after this Arbitrarian's over. Type shit. So yeah, I want to see about being able to do a stream every day for at least a little bit. Like trying to stream for at least an hour or 2 every day for a little bit. Whether it's for like a month or a couple weeks or whatever. I want to try my best to do like daily streams for a bit of time. I will put this out there, there might be a night I have to skip because from what my boy Rel told me, there's a possibility he's going to be hosting another E-date, and I'm going to see about being a part of that. I won't lie, as single as I am, I don't think that an online E-date is going to be the way that I am able to get a woman. So honestly, I'll just be there for, because there is a prize money for the dude who wins the E-date. So I will probably just be there to try to win the money. I won't lie.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
If this guy wants to leave, he can. The rest of us are fine with staying.
Continue to
Wonder if I
defend.
had that aura
You will
mod
be rewarded
before.
for your bravery.
But what advance these? I didn't. Guess it has to damage the opponent. God damn it. Update that. Okay, cool. One of these days, I do want to do like a video or stream where I go through every single like Warframe and just put them on a tier list. Like just based off of my opinions. I don't know if I do like a YouTube video for that or like a Twitch stream, but either way, I do want to do that at some point. I want to do it before the December 10th Warframe update comes out, so then I don't end up being like, well, I haven't used Uriel or Gyre Prime yet, so I can't count those. I don't really want to do that. No. I might rank Gyre a certain way based off of the Prime design, but that's about it for like upgraded things.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting.
Yeah, this stream is
Another
definitely
opportunity
gonna
to
be
extract
done
will
once
appear
I
soon.
finish with this. Let's do a quick check to see if the stream's crashed or not. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's gonna be something I'm kind of anxiety-ridden about with not only this stream but also future streams. Is just like seeing how, like just checking whether or not the stream has crashed. I've had so many like stream crash moments in the past to the point where like I'm just terrified of it happening again, especially during like certain streams in the future. Because there's for starters, I plan on streaming. I want to stream myself playing through the rest of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I did a stream like that once and it crashed like 45 minutes in. So I just had to upload the recorded VOD to my YouTube channel afterwards. Something else I want to do is I want to try streaming myself playing Slime Rancher on Rush mode to try to get the last 3 achievements I'm missing for the game. Then after that, I'll be done with Slime Rancher forever. I just really want to do that before finally putting the first game down. And eventually I want to get into playing the second game. Something else I need to do is starting to, like, recording more Lego Marvel Superheroes videos. So then once I finish the main story of that game, I can start streaming myself playing that. Like, playing through the rest of the game and 100%ing that game. Type shit.
Reinforcements available. Do
Arcane.
you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
And then I want to continue doing, like, Schedule 1 streams as well. If you remember, I did one Schedule 1 stream a while back, and then haven't touched it since, just because... Not because the game is bad, but because I've just been holding off on playing it, because I'm worried that the next stream I do on it will crash. But if this stream does good, like if this stream doesn't crash at all throughout the whole thing, I might play Schedule 1 for, like, my next stream. You know what I mean? Either that or Pokemon Legends Arceus. I want to put this out there. I've been really trying to get people to play this game with me. Like, people I'm connected to. I've been trying to get people I'm connected to play this game with me for a little minute. A bunch of my friends can attest to this. I've been really persistent at trying to get people to play this game with me. And honestly, for the most part, it's just kind of been falling on deaf ears. You know? Like, ain't nobody trying to play this damn game with me. All I'm trying to do is play a game with somebody and have fun. I even offered to get them free shit. Like, I've gone out of my way to farm up. Well, I'm still missing a part for one of them. But I'm one part away from having 3 completed sets for Gauss Prime.
Ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
That could be nice.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded.
Like,
for
as
your
I was
bravery.
saying, like, I'm missing the Neuroptics for a 3rd Gauss Prime set, but I have 2 completed Gauss Prime sets done, and I'm 1 part away from a 3rd. And I told my friends, like, hey, if you play this game with me, I'll get you a Gauss Prime set for free. All you gotta do is play the game with me and get to the point where you can actually unlock trading. AKA having Maru's Bazaar available and being Mastery Rank 2. Huh. Oh my god, they summoned that fucking X-Men. Like, how come no matter how much damage I do to this Eximus, it's not dying?
Extraction is ready.
Ooh.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Seeding Step Ephemera
Keep
blueprint.
fighting.
I'll take it.
Another opportunity to
I think
extract
there's
will
like,
appear
what,
soon.
3 different Ephemeras you can get the blueprints for off of this, and that's one of them. I'll take it. I think you need an Oberon systems to craft it, though, and I don't know how to farm Oberon. I think there's another one that's similar to that one, and that one requires an Ash systems. Yeah, I'll figure out for sure after this. I know for like Oberon, Sephiroth, I think Ash, and a few others, you need to do something with like Railjack. But
Blood pressure 0.
truth is, I just haven't done anything with Railjack. Nor do I really know what to do with Railjack. Railjack and 1999 are both just game modes on this game that I just haven't done shit with. And to be fair to 1999, it's barely even been out a year. But like Railjack's been out for several fucking years, and I still barely put any time into that. You know? Some might be able to argue that I've actually put more time into 1999 than I have my Railjack. I haven't even maxed out my Plexus yet. Like level 17. I haven't done shit with Railjack. Or 1999. I need to start grinding it out more, like both of them. I want to be able to farm, like... I want to be able to farm a Sephiroth at some point. I want to farm a Sephiroth. And that Nautilus. I want to be able to farm Nautilus. And I want to be able to farm any resources I need from Railjack that I'll need for, like, Caliban crafting and shit like that. But, like, Caliban's parts aren't too insane to get. It's crafting them that seems to be an issue. You feel me? Like, you have to get certain resources from Vale Proxima, which is like the highest level area.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now?
Are these guys
or
really
continue
gonna go to
fighting?
wave 39 with me? Yeah.
Continue to defend.
I'm gonna
You will
keep
be
going until
rewarded
these guys
for
want to
your
stop,
bravery.
to be honest with you. I mean, I'm having a great time. just check the stream real quick. Alright, nothing popping in the chat. Alright. Speaking of the Twitch, I'm gonna be honest. I think my theory is that I spent so much time not being on Twitch, like streaming-wise, that now that I'm back, I have to kind of stream more regularly again to be able to, like, get more traction, but, like, I think my channel has died during my time that I have been gone. And so now I think I have to, like, just stream more regularly again. Honestly, I can't wait till I hit the 25 follower mark, dog.
Extraction is ready.
Hey, another
Unless you
arcane.
can handle more of the enemy.
The fact that we're going to
Another
42
opportunity
rounds
to
is
extract
insane.
will appear soon.
Thought these guys were closer than they actually were. Whoopsie. Oh, this will be fun. I wonder if we'll be on this mission for so long that, like, the new Arbitrarian will pop up while we're in. Because by the time we're able to extract again, we'll be on wave 42, you know? I wonder how long the stream's gonna be once I'm done, too. I'm still gonna do, like, a bit of an outro after I finish with this as well. Ah, damn. Thought they were still alive over there. See here. It's here. What Bamskis? Yeah, I just gotta let my Iron Skin die once it... Yeah, it's at 4 HP. Yeah, I just gotta let it die. Unless I can get a bunch of it back here. Oh! Went from 4 to 40 with that, so I guess I'll take it. Alright, cool.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Okay. 42 waves is pretty fair, I won't lie. Now, how much stuff have I stacked up? 3 Iatan Orda sculptures. We got a couple, we got Swift Momentum, Combat Discipline, and Seismic Palm. I wonder if any of those are the types of mods I can actually buy from like the Arbitrarian Honors people. Got a bunch of random mods, and we got an Omniforma blueprint. We got 2 Arcane Primary Chargers, and we got a Seeding Step Ephemera blueprint. That is nice. I have a total of 83 Vitus Essence after that. Wow. So if I wanted to craft this, I'd need an Oberon Systems and a bunch of Lunar Pitchers. Okay. The Lunar Pitchers are going to be easy. The Oberon Systems I wouldn't know how to farm. I think it's something to do with Railjack. I don't know. You see here, appearance? Yeah, I have this shocking step ephemera as well. And this smoking body ephemera. The smoking body one also takes Vitus Essence and needs an Ash systems. Shocking step also requires Vitus Essence and needs a Volt systems. One of my friends is playing Batman Arkham Knight. I know exactly who that is. Okay, the Volt systems is actually pretty easy to get.
Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
But it also needs 100,000 circuits. So here's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to head over to the dojo. I'm going to purchase a Volt Systems blueprint. Then I'm going to go ahead and... Matter of fact, since I'm doing that, I'll just buy a full set of regular Volt, and then I'll also buy an extra systems. The full set, I'll go ahead and craft, and then I just want to feed regular Volt straight to my helmet, so then I can have permanent access to its helmet ability, which I think is shock. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait to load. Research labs. It's 1011. Is 1011 the one with all the Warframes in it? Yes. Let me get... Sure. It's gonna take quite a bit of, It's gonna take quite a bit of credits to get all of it. But... Sacrifice, I'm willing to go ahead. Bam. Alright. Got all of it now. Let me get up out of here. I will say, what I'm going to go ahead and do is, we're going to craft the full Volt set first. Then after the full Volt set is crafted, then I'm going to get the actual Warframe for Volt crafted.
What?
Anyways, I'm going to get full set of regular Volt crafted. I'm going to craft the actual Warframe, and then I'm gonna craft... I'm gonna get that extra Volt systems crafted some other time. And then go from there. Where is... There it is. Okay, so get the Volt chassis going. Volt neuroptics. And Volt systems. Alright. We got the set crafting. And, yeah. I'll just give that some time. I think I got a rank up on this. Yes, I did. I got the Warframe slot. I'll take it. That is actually a massive
With the
W.
impossible behind you, all that remains is what is necessary.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I'd love to be able to get rank 30 with this. And if I'm being real, I don't know when this is going to end. So hopefully I'll have enough time to finish grinding this out and get rank 30. I just got to rank 20. And I think this is, what, the 3rd week that we've had it? So yeah, I'm hoping that it's not like a quick, 1 month thing or whatever. I'm hoping I have enough time to actually finish getting the rest of the ranks. But yeah, let's say I don't get the chance to get all the way to rank 30. First of all, let me look at the remaining things. Necromat Vault Guardian, Vault of Ascension, rescue missions. That one I might need to figure out how to actually do and do some research on it. Maybe even ask for some help. This one's going to be easy. I know how to do that. I can do that right now. This one I'm just going to have to equip my Nataruk or something and just run a random mission for.
It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
Let me go over to... No, which one of these do I like the most? Go over to Grendel.
Operator, do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money? The index.
Got him.
Any friend of history? Grendel.
Oh, I thought that said Grendel Prime.
Primal. Insatiable. And, as this exhibit will demonstrate...
I donated a single credit to the Laverian, and now I've completed that standing challenge. Got 1,000 extra standing for this. Lovely. So I'll do the rest of these in the future, like throughout the week. Just grind this out the rest of the way so I can get as high up with this as possible. Did I choose Valbon for my thing over here? For non-steel path to Viri circuit? I did. So I don't think I'll need to get all the way to rank 10 for this, because I think I can just buy the blueprint from the market. However, I wouldn't mind going all the way to rank 8 just so I can get these parts. I am going to prioritize the steel path Duviri circuit over the regular one, because I do want both of these incarnates. I want both of them. So I will grind all the way to rank 10 with the steel path version, just so I can get both of them out of the way. I do want the Lex one over the Bronco, because I already have Lex Prime. I don't have Bronco Prime yet. I think I have a full set, but I'm just putting it out there. I don't think I'd be able to activate this one off rip. But I was also told that the Lex Incarnate is just a really good Incarnate. And since I already have Lex Prime, getting the Incarnate into my collection and then activating it would be pretty good for my arsenal. Speaking of which, I still have a lot of Incarnate weapons. I still need to finish ranking up all the way with Incarnates and get my build for, so yeah, I can do that eventually. For now, though, it's fine. Is there anything else I want to do? I just do still need to wait for this. Check something. Let's see here. What I could go ahead and do now is, like, I do have these Omniformas. Let me go ahead and... Holy shit, it takes 4 regular Forma and 10 Netane Extract. Actually, yeah, never mind. I'm not crafting Omniformas. I was gonna just go ahead and get it out of the way, but if it costs that much, yeah, you got me fucked up. Jesus. Yeah, I'll just let those craft, and then sort out the rest some other time. Okay, cool. We're about like a quarter of the way towards getting Mark 3, which is fun. Then we got these boosters. Cool. Alright. Not that setup. Base camp. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end stream there. I wanted to do like a 2-hour stream today. We ended up streaming for over 2.5 hours. So, that's actually pretty good. I'm going to go probably talk to the Arbitrarian guy to see what mods I want to go ahead and purchase with those Vitus Essence. And then I'll probably do like 1 or 2 other things on Warframe, and then I'll probably call it a night for Warframe. But, yeah, I am going to go ahead and end stream here. Before I do that, though, I do want to mention a couple of ideas I have for future streams. And then I'll just shout out my socials and call it a night. So, my first idea is also Warframe related, and it's just going to be me grinding out the Duviri circuit stuff on stream. I think me doing that would be like an hour or 2 long. So I think it would be like me grinding that, I think would take enough time to where if I did it on stream, it would be a good length stream, right? And I could, like, while I'm grinding it out and finishing it up, trying to get what I want on the game, I can then, like, get my numbers up on Twitch and all that junk, and then just do some other shit, right? That's my first idea. My second idea is streaming myself playing through the rest of Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you want to see me playing through the game without streaming, there's like 53 videos on the Fate Knox Entertainment channel of me just playing through it like it's a Let's Play before I started streaming it. I did one stream of it, but it crashed after like 45 minutes. So I kept going for like another hour, and I recorded the stream. I recorded my gameplay while I was streaming. So I just ended up re-uploading the recording onto my Fate Knox Entertainment channel and calling it a new episode. So I want to finish doing that. I want to continue my Schedule 1 streams. I did one stream on Schedule 1 and then stopped. So something I want to do is go back to Schedule 1 and just start streaming that again. Pick up where I left off before and then just like actually enjoy the game. I think the last time I played, I had just unlocked the green crack seeds, and I had started farming green crack, but I didn't get anywhere with it because I stopped the stream around that point. So yeah, I want to pick up where I left off there. Another stream idea that I have is I want to play Slime Rancher, and I want to stream myself playing through the rush mode, which is basically just the speedrun game mode. And I want to use that to finish getting the last 3 Steam achievements I need before I can say I'm 100% done with Slime Rancher 1. And then eventually, once I'm done with that, I'll either record myself playing Slime Rancher 2, or I'll stream myself playing Slime Rancher 2. My fault, I got a Twitch notification on my phone. I thought it had something to do with my channel. But it didn't. Anyways. So I have those ideas. I don't think I have any ideas for anywhere in the near future. Another thing is I do want to do like a tier list on Warframes. I don't know if that'll be a video or a stream, to be honest. I might stream it and then try to cut it down into a video for the Fate Knox Entertainment channel, but I don't know. I'll just throw that idea out there with this stream, and then we'll see where it goes. I don't think I have any other ideas. Those are just the few ideas I have. More ideas might come once I get like more games, or once I finish other projects, like once I finish my Legends Arceus stuff. Here's another thing. Once I finish doing my Let's Play of Lego Marvel Superheroes, I do want to stream myself 100%ing the rest of the game. So there's that. It's just I gotta finish my Let's Play before I can do that. But yeah, that's about it for ideas. So go check out the socials. The only important socials are the ones linked on my Twitch page. Follow the Twitch. I'm trying to get to affiliate as fast as possible on Twitch. So the more of you guys follow me and tune into my Twitch streams, the faster I can get to affiliate and actually start seeing like actual success. So yeah, be sure to do that. That all being said, my name is Fate. This has been me playing some Warframe for a little bit. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.